Hello there, how's it going? Season's greetings to each and every one of you. Hope you all are having a lovely time. Today's video, as promised, is going to be about the expenses to getting your driving license done, converted from overseas. So, moving straight in, I've dropped in all the expenses under their different heads into an Excel file, which I thought was the easiest way to present this. I'll also link it for download in case anyone wants to get their hands to it and make some little edits for themselves. But otherwise, feel free to pause the video, take a screenshot, or note down things as you may like. Also, let me quickly point out that if you want to learn more details on any of the steps mentioned here, I've got separate videos uploaded for each of them. I'll drop all the links in the description box below. Okay, too much rambling, on to the stuff that you're here for. These, as you can see, are the different steps to this jigsaw. Firstly, you'll have to get your overseas license verified. Simple, straightforward step. Book your appointment, walk into the service center with all the necessary paperwork, and get your overseas license verified. It cost me $18.60. Next, road law test. That one had cost me $42.73. When I had looked up the Vic Roads website yesterday, it's showing $43.60. I don't know if they raised it slightly since the time I took the test, which is about 2-3 months back. But it's still in the ballpark. Your preparation material, if you can make do with the digital copy, it's a free download from the Vic Roads website. But if you want to read from a book, it would cost you $17.90, and you could buy it from any Vic Roads center. But don't do it. Save money, save paper, save trees, etc. You know how it is. Driving lessons. Depending on whether you need them, how many you would need, they're going to cost you. I took 6 lessons, and then the instructors would usually have a different rate for the test day. These were the expenses I incurred over the 2 tests I had to take. All the money I've paid to my driving instructor, I've included under this same head, although technically they weren't all for lessons. Next step was the widely dreaded HPT. Cost me $36.90. The website says $37.80. Maybe it went up slightly. So get it done quickly before they raise it again. Now the driving test, or tests if you end up like me. The first test appointment, I done a phone booking, and it cost me $64.95. Right after failing this test, I booked for a retest at the service center, and that one cost me $64.60, which is a rate that's shown on the Vic Roads website. I then went on to reschedule my test. That cost me $19.10. I guess the 10 cents were the card payment fee in this case. Which reminds me, all the expenses I mentioned here are inclusive of the card payment fees. Again, if you want a paper handbook on the drive test criteria, that would be $7.20. If not, you can download it for free. Finally, once you pass the test, you'll have to pay for your shiny new driving license. I paid $283.60, and that was for a 10-year license. You also have the option to pay for 3 years, $82.80. If you do the math, you'll realize that currently the 3-year license actually costs you lesser per year. But surely the rates are going to go up in 3 years, and you'll sure have to pay a lot more if you keep going with 3-year payments. Also, you already have enough to keep track of each year, your rego, insurance, roadside assists, and whatnot. Just pay for a 10-year license and forget about it. The other options you see on the table are not applicable for an overseas conversion. So, that's the final sum of money. It cost me a good $1,105.48 to get my hands on a driving license. Now you have a rough idea on what are the costs, where you could save, etc. So get your finance in order and go get your licenses. See you on the flip side. Take care.